Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 13 of the Extended Pentagon Challenge. We are still in Indonesia with Persi Pura Jayapura, and the season is just about over. So before I say anything, I'll just go straight into the fixtures. I think would probably be the best idea. And so last we left off, we had just beaten Delchas by 5-0, which was a half decent performance in itself. We then went on to play PSCS, and basically Hidayatullah and Rumar Open got the goals there. Fakrurosi got the goal for PSCS, and we continued our winning ways, which was always good. So a good win there. Next up, we faced Persela in the cup, and Persela are a pretty decent side, so going away, it was expecting it to be a difficult game, and it was. Boaz got us 2 goals, put us in front. Sabdu Sedantoro pulled one back to make things interesting in the second game. So a good start to the cup for us away from home, and we finished off the job at home against Persela. John Alexandra, Victor Igbonefo, Boaz and Stefano Lillipali getting the goals there. Persela, San Antoro got another goal, and James Lommel also got a goal. It finished 4-2 on the night and 6-3 in aggregate, and we went through to the third round of the cup. And we moved on with and lost to Percy Sam, which was a very disappointing result. We went 2-0 down pretty early. David Carney pulled one back, and Boas pulled us level after half time. And then they got a last minute goal through Rudy Sasanto, and just so disappointing because this. I don't want to telegraph. I don't want to spoil the surprise, guys, for you guys. But this season was all about this kind of crap happening almost on a constant basis. It was so disappointing. Anyway, we lost this game, and so it just not ideal in any sense. We then faced PSPS, and 4-2 win, return to winning ways. Boaz with 2, Greg Nwakolo, David Carney, Ciprianto and Getty getting the goals for PSPS. We were 4-0 up, so again, just a little bit disappointing. These kind of things rankle you after a while. When you're 4-0 up and you're thinking, their team's taking a battering, and then they get a goal, and then they get another goal, and you start wondering to yourself, what's going on here, because it just happens time and time again. Our defence just does not, it's so porous, just does not stop anything. It was proved right after we played Arema in our own backyard. Arema probably the best team in the league, or one of the better teams in the league, along with us and Sriwijaya, and they just put us to the sword. 3-0, absolutely crap performance. Setiawan, Muriel and Benai getting their goals, but Boaz didn't turn up. Prasieto looked crap. Cord Kleck, the Peruvian right back, was just done over and over again. It was just so terrible, and we created nothing. So Arema fully deserved their win, and big loss for us, big loss. We then went to Persiwa, or hosted Persiwa, and returned again to winning ways. And it just goes to show about we're kind of a kind of team that seems just bipolar. You can go and lose 3-0 to Arema and then bounce back with a 5-1 win against Persiwa. It was just strange the way things were going. Lillipali getting 2, Boaz with 2, and Setil with 1. Awaludin did get them a penalty, but great win just after losing to your closest rivals in the league, and then battering Persiwa. Okay, they're not a brilliant side, but still it was a good response. We continued to win, and a very good win actually against Percy, who were one of the better sides in the league. Hidayatullah, Vermin Saya, and Boaz getting the goals for us. Yeah, surprising win really. I was a bit. I was presuming that. In fact, this was in the cup. Sorry, this was in the cup. But yeah, surprising win really, because I didn't expect to win so handsomely in the first leg. But this really put us on our way, because I was expecting potentially to have to win the game back at our ground. Maybe suffer a small loss or a draw maybe, But yeah, we just put them to the sword. Another great performance. It was followed up by an absolutely atrocious result. Percy Tema were bottom of the league. Not a very good side, and they took the lead through Traore. We did get a equalised through Nwankolo, and Boas put us ahead. And then look at this, Wayono scores 80th minute, 10 minutes to go, and it's just the lack of concentration. I mean, this Harry Presetio guy's not had the greatest season. I'm singling him out, but it's just at times it's just so poor. You know, defensively we are so poor. You can see it's barely barely a clean sheet really all the way through the season. It's just so terrible. Next up, we placed Percy again in the second leg, and we won 2-1. We were already 3-0 up. Boas getting an early goal, which set us on our way. Ramat did equalise, but Sitil ended it, and 5-1 on aggregate. So we went through to the fourth round, or the quarter final, I think it. Well, no, it was the fourth round. We went through to. Next up, Percy Samputra at home, and a good win, good solid win, 3-0. Boas, Lily Pally, and Klek getting the goals. As we continued to, hopefully, I was hoping this time to just, string some results together, string back-to-back wins together, and see where we could get to, because it was already at this point that Aremo, they weren't playing games for whatever reason. I think they have Asian Cup duties to attend to. So, we were playing games and getting quite a lot. We were ahead of them, but you could tell that they had quite a lot of games in hand against us, and it was just messing up where I thought we were. So I just I just wanted to keep winning and winning and winning to see if we could put them under pressure. A big win against Polita. I mean, you'd argue, it's a very good win, so I can't really argue, but I can, because we were 1-0 up for an own goal. They equalised. We took the lead again through Boas. We took a 3-1 lead through Asapa, and then they got another one back. Make it 4-2 through Boas, and then they still get another goal. And it just goes to show. I mean, the defensive coordination at the moment is really, really poor. It's an area I have to address at the moment. I'm thinking, because we're not defending well. I know now that if we get a goal up, there's no way we'll win the game 1-0. So something needs to give, so to speak. We then played in the fourth round of the cup, and it was Persedicab, a lower league side, and it was a 5-1 win, quite pretty easy. Vermansire, Boas hat-trick, Les Talhu getting the fifth. Agay scored for them, but yeah, nice to see. We just putting, go into the first leg. You want to obviously get a lead game to the second leg, and 5-1, game over pretty much. Pasella in the league away. We had beat him in the cup, but we couldn't beat him in the league. Ramdani getting their goal, Vermansire getting ours. They again look at the stats. They definitely deserved probably the draw, if not a win. And again, just not enough creation. And this game was just about not enough creation. I actually think the defence didn't do too badly in this one. But look at Boas and Sitil, just poor ratings. Didn't really not singing off the same hymn sheet really. So a poor result really in my book, that one. We went away to Persidica with a 5-1 lead, and we managed to win the game 3-1, win 8-2 on aggregate. Lily Pally, Hidyatulia, Buddy Face with an own goal for us, and Romac getting their only goal. Could have really improved the score really, because we was up early so quickly. I think sometimes a bit of complacency comes into the players. It's difficult not to get them always focused on the task at hand. So we went through anyway, so no, can't have too many complaints about that. Next up, a terrible result, just a really terrible result against Persephone. I mean, at this point we were really now up against it to get anywhere in the league. Because we dropped some points, we were starting to drop points. Arema had games in hand on us, which would take them above us. And just look at this. I mean, Boas gives us an early lead against a team just promoted. You're thinking surely at home, let's put a second or a third past them. But no, Kayana and Rueda get the goals, and it's just a very, very poor result all round. I mean, we dominated, but again, I just have to pick out a few. Victor Ogbonefo 6.1 rating, just not good enough, really. Really quite poor, and disappointing, really disappointing to lose to a team like Persephone at home. It's a sign of things to come, and then another home game and we lose again. Semen Padang come to our ground. Denny Antwi after 4 minutes was enough to win the game, and again dominated, but absolutely no creation, crap defence, and crap all round really. And this result here, I think, pretty much cemented that we were not going to win the league this season. I just knew after that it was just going to be such an incredibly hard task. We did bounce back, and we had 2 away games, and I was thinking this could be really bad. 2 home losses. We're now going away for a couple, and it's going to be difficult. But Pakistatil and Boaz responding well. Again, they get a goal through Aras, and again, just goes to show where's the clean sheets. There aren't any, because this defence just does not look complete. But 4-1 win, a good result, good return to winning ways after a poor run. And then a really good result, Persib away, always difficult. Boaz with Jaya and Nicolo with our goals, Ram out with theirs, 3-1 win in the end, dominated the game. Harry Presetio even got himself sent off after a 5.6 rating. Just goes to show this guy, I bought him and he's just not really lived up to the billing. 6.74 rating in the league is absolutely crap. I'm actually thinking of what I can do with this guy, because it's just not working out. Defence is something I need to address. And they've given me a bit of money actually. They've given me about 100k, and I think about 6k in wages that I can play with. So that's pretty good. This was a killer at home to Sriwijaya. They're a good side, but we need to beat them. We absolutely need to beat them to keep things going. And we didn't. We took the lead and we couldn't hold on as usual. And Sirigar on the 62nd minute equalised, and then in the 90th minute he absolutely killed us with a 90th minute goal, the winner. And Sriwijaya walked away from our ground, the Mandala, with 3 points. And this was a telltale sign. Just it happened over and over again. Just not being able to getting up to an early lead and just not being able to hold on more often than not. Also conceding the losing goal, and it's just, you get to a certain point where just frustration starts to set in when not only not things not going your way, but it's avoidable. It's things that we could avoid, and I am thinking about my tactic, whether perhaps attacking with this team is too much. But look at this, majority of the times it's working. It's just the odd game that it's just crap. Went to the quarterfinals, and we played Shrewsbury again, and somehow this time managed to win. So they took the lead through Kurniawan, and Ramarapen and Sitil gave us the win. Late on, a very important win really in the grand scheme of things. The league was slipping through our hands completely at this point, and I was thinking, well, it's only the only silverware I can possibly now win. I'm thinking is the cup. So to get this result was a big result for us. Huge win there. And yeah, I mean, again, areas to improve upon, but we did really well in this game actually. Really dominate them. Not very difficult to go away to Sriwijaya and Arema and get a result, and we did. And next up we had Semen Padang, and this was a bizarre result. Semen Padang are a good side. They took the lead through Agani, and then the Boas show just absolutely exploded on them. He scored 4, with Jar and Satil also getting goals, and Rudiana getting their second consolation, so to speak, on the night, as we romped home 6-2. And it just goes to show, I mean, again, it's just Jekyll and Hyde of Percy Perino. Sometimes absolutely brilliant, sometimes absolutely dire, and that's the way the season's gone. No consistency, but was very happy with that result. A huge win for us. Next up, Persib at home, difficult game, but again, we somehow scraped a win. Again, the disappointing thing about this was, we were 1-0 up. They got back in it, as with Zakaria, Boaz getting our first goal. And then they took the lead, and this is what annoys me. It's just, we're 1-0 up, and then we throw it away. Ugh boy. But this time, at least, we managed to come back and win the game. Lily, Pally and Boaz getting the goals there. Yeah, but, look at the domination, but the three shots on target, 2 go in, and it just, that to me is down to defence, and it's not the goalkeeper. I mean, the goalkeeper got a 7 rating, and considering he only had 3 shots to save and he let 2 in, I'm surprised at that. But it's one of those things where I'm thinking about defence quite a lot at the moment and thinking how I can improve it. Percy Bar away, good result this one. We drew the first the home game again through absolute crap defending and just not being able to hold on to a lead. But Paolo Romaripen, Lily Pally and Boaz getting the goals for us. Wissay, who also scored in for Percy Bar last time, getting their goal. But a good win, solid win for us in the league. We went to the quarter-final, second leg, and Sriwijaya again, and they took the lead to make things interesting through Tuaria. But Prasetyo, does get the odd goal. I mean, he's pretty tall, especially in South Asia, 1m84. And Lily Pally and Boaz getting the goals for us as we won the game 4-2. Sigiona with the penalty for Sriwijaya. A 6-3 aggregate win, very good win in fact, against a very, very good side in Sriwijaya. So, we were through to the semi-finals. And we got a lovely draw against Pasika, who somehow managed to get through to the semi-finals. They're a lower league side, I think, from the Utama leagues. So either the division below or either the division below us or the division below that. And a 6-0 home win, really set us on our way. Lily Pally, Arief, Sitil, Setiawano in goal, and Vermancia, and they created nothing. We put them to the sword, 6-0, game over. Let's just get the second leg done with. And 6-0 again, as we visited Pasika. Carney with 2, Lily Pally, Boaz, Asapa, and Lester Hulu. As again, they created nothing. They had one shot, I think, in 2 games against us. We absolutely dominated, won 12-0 aggregate, and fantastic performance to just get through to the final. Then in the league, Deltras. So we were picking up form at this point. We had a big blip, and a bit shaky performance, but we were picking up, at least on the attacking front, we were getting enough goals to win games, and this was no different. Boaz gets his second 4-goal haul of the season. Stefano Lillipalli with the other. Sonato and Rosale for Deltras as we won 5-3 in a high-scoring affair. Would have much rather won this 2-0, let's say, for my own nerves, but 5-3, good performance, and we come away with the points. And then Barito Puccio having a very good season actually. In the final game of the season, the league was gone by now. It was actually gone about 2 or 3 games beforehand, as Rema and Sriwijaya made up their games. And Boaz and Vermancia with early goals. Ben Martin getting one back for Barito Puccio, but we won out 2-1. And in the end, we actually finished 3rd. Not brilliant, really. To be fair, that's pretty high points total. If I go back through the years, so this was when it was a larger league. Percy Pura did win it the first season, but the league's been getting smaller and smaller, and 75 points from in 15-16, the Rema won the league. I guess it wouldn't have been enough that season. It would have been enough this season when Sriwijaya won it with 66. But so 70 points, quite a lot of points, quite a lot of points for Arema and Sriwijaya. In the end, Arema do win the title on goal difference from Sriwijaya. Percy Tema, who we bloody drew against, were relegated bottom. Percy Samputra down, PSPS down, PSCS also down. Deltras survive on the final day with a better goal difference. So at the end of the day, it's quite obvious to me that it's the defence that has a problem. I mean, you just go through this and you can go down to PSSB, and no one's conceded more goals or even the same amount of goals as us, and we're in 3rd place. So quite evidently, we've got a big problem in terms of our defence. They're just not keeping out the goals. It's leaky. Not sure about the goalkeeper as well. So I think that's something we'll need to resolve for next year, because if you're going to let in 50 goals, you're very unlikely in this league to obviously be able to pick up a title, and that costs us a lot of times. 92 goals for, so clearly probably not too many problems in attack, although obviously the players will be a year older. So let's look at the stats, and there's a standout player in all of this. Boaz got 34 goals. I didn't even realise that this guy also got 47 goalkeeper. Oh, best appearances. Sorry. No, here, Boaz, 38 goals. In what, 34 games? Absolutely incredible, this guy. I mean, 51 goals in all competitions. The guy's a beast. He's now 32, so I'm a bit worried about, will he keep at the same level? It's a bit of a risk. I'll probably give him another season before thinking of bringing in someone else. Satil did pretty well in the end, 7.28 rating, so not bad at all. Lily Pally did very well as well, 13 league goals, 22 in all, 14 assists as well. So he had a very good season, all in all. So pretty happy with this two guys. I think really the problem has been defensive. I know I've mentioned this several times, but yeah, the problem has definitely been defensive. It's just not gone well in that part. And in fact, if I just go into detail around the side, we can get a better understanding. So Boaz clearly with the best rating, Lily Pally, Satil, Alexandra. He's done well, but actually I've transfer listed him at the moment. I've got a bit of an issue in that I'm thinking to get the defence up, I might need to sacrifice someone like John Alexandra to be able to bring in another foreign player. And although he's now 31, would I want to sell him to Sriwijaya? I'm not so sure, but we'll probably have to do something about it because I think that might be one way in which we can improve the defence. Getting a really solid foreign centre back who's really going to boss it, or even a goalkeeper. Greg Nkolo, again, good performance. He hasn't played a huge amount simply because either Lily Pally or Satil or a few other players have been there. Nazrul Arif, he was in the reserves actually, but he was called up several times for Indonesia. Didn't play, but he's got a great rating. And I thought, well, the stats aren't all that, but he's got pace, and I think that will help us out. So I brought him up, and he's done very well actually. Wijaya, good. He's done very well. Left back, 18 years old. Actually, kind of probably resolves an issue I have with perhaps David Carney, who again, he's getting older, and he's wanted by a club as well. Sriwijaya, God, they want all my players. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking whether I move some of these guys on, and then get in new replacements. They're also on quite a bit of money, and I think in fact, let's have a look at this report. So David Carney's now only fourth best left back. I think I will actually sell him. I think. Yeah, I don't think he's going to cut the mustard anymore. I don't think he's going to cut the mustard. In fact, let's offer him to clubs. Let's see what we get back. So as you can see, the defence is where there's been problems. Prasetya with 6.9. In fact, if I go through the whole defence, that'll probably highlight it better. Igbonefo, he's not done too badly, I guess. Kumarudin, utility at fullback, not done too well at all. Cord Kleck, foreigner, Peruvian right back, should be doing better. 7.02. Would like to see a lot better than that, really. If you're going to play in that position long term. This guy didn't play much, but didn't do at all well. So yeah, definitely defence needs looking at. I'm almost 100% sure of that. And yeah, so I mean, transfer targets, I don't think that at the moment there is any ones to show you. Really, I haven't really picked out any guys. I've been looking at scouting, and the one guy that caught my eye was this guy, Shahrul Mode Saad, who looks pretty decent. No, actually, that's not him. He's Malaysian, but he's not from this guy. Yeah, Mod Fadli Modshas. Looks pretty decent, generally speaking. Got decent stats, 1m80, good strength for this level, good tackling, good marking, good heading, good positioning. So aggression, it's all pretty much there. So I'd say he would be a good signing. It's whether I can get him number one from Persib and whether he's worthwhile getting as a foreign player. You would take up an Asian place, so that's not, you know. I always think of things in terms of if you're going to be a foreigner in terms of not from Asia, then you need to be a cut above. If you're, you know, those two foreigners that have to be Asian nationals, yeah, I mean they can be more squad players generally speaking. So he's one I highlighted. But if I sort this by, there was another guy, this keeper as well, Ahmed Youssef. He could do probably a job. Nabi Kone, he looks very good, quite young as well, or younger than some of the other guys. But so yeah, I don't really know actually, guys, where to go. I mean, I'll be getting people in. I think we need a bit of a overhaul, but I don't know yet where exactly I'm going to go. The live game today is actually the cup final. We've got a Rema in the cup. It's going to be a difficult game. There's no doubt about that. But I'm hoping that we can perhaps, finish off on a high and deny Arema a treble. Arema actually won. The Sods actually won the AFC Cup. I noticed. Yeah, they won the AFC Cup, not this season, but last season, and that was bloody annoying. And Roy Wang, though, actually, just to let you know, they didn't win the league last season. They actually finished. I think it was it? They finished third. So didn't do too bad. They obviously, I took over then, so we've got them into probably the best teams in the division, but they're just, I guess haven't continued so much as in the same vein as we did. But anyway, let's go forward to the game, and I'm actually hoping that we can win this. It'd be very nice to pick up the cup, because I know I'm gonna have to stay in until we win the league. So we're better off, I guess, winning the cup now if we can. I've been offered a few jobs as well. Guangzhou RNF came calling. One or two Peruvian clubs also came calling. I wasn't really interested. I could tell that I wasn't going to win the league, so there was no point in getting into any relations. Oh, this guy looks not too bad actually. Ooh, he looks pretty good. Pretty damn good actually. Yeah, he looks pretty good. What would he want? 1,300 quid. If I can get you down to a K, I'll do it. He looks very good, actually. Guys, I think this guy might be worth it. No, not going to give you that. Everything else is fine. Okay, so he might be a guy we can use. Lardala. Samet Dala. He's not played that well, really, ever in his life. So that might be a bad choice, but hopefully we can improve him. Carney, you can have him. Yeah, well, that'll do. Lovely. 4.1k, and that's one headache out of my one headache to get rid of. I don't know what they're thinking actually, because the guy's not, at least in our team, not really an improvement on anyone. He's getting old, David Carney. So no surprises that his stats are dropping. I think that's a good sell actually to Sriwijaya. I don't think. I mean, he did pretty well last season, and I probably wouldn't normally want to sell to one of my main rivals, but if they're gonna buy a guy like him, then let them buy him. As far as I'm concerned, not really that bothered. I'll get in some younger players who hopefully can improve us. This is taking its sweet time. So yeah, a bit disappointing, guys. I thought I'd be gone from Indonesia by now, but I guess sometimes there's not a lot you can do. You have to. He's not too bad. They must know I want a striker or something. Sorry, a defender. He's young as well. Add him to the shortlist. Can't afford to scout him. I'd love to scout him just to see what his rating is. Will he improve? Because I don't think that's a 5-star player, certainly in our league. But he might be, a 5-star potential. And, okay. Goalkeeper. And he looks pretty decent. In fact, let me do just a comparison quickly. Ahmed Yusuf, no. This guy. Better communication, better aerially, not as good mental distribution, shot stopping or physical. It's an interesting one. I think this guy's pretty decent. Wage after, well, I don't think you're gonna. Let's drop him down a bit. 700. %. Okay, so that we might have just found a. Oh, you. Oh, I snubbed them. That's annoying. Well, you might have to just rot in the reserve, I'm afraid. Because I'm probably, I'm probably not going to be able to. I'm thinking of changing things at the moment, and he's just not in my plans. So the cup final's coming up, guys, and Arema, they've had a very good season. The guy who's their manager's been doing a fabulous job, really, because he's managed to win the AFC Cup. That's what we won with Wang Day, and that's pretty good achievement for an Indonesian club. You've got to remember that you're playing teams like he'll come in July, so yeah, I'm pretty happy to sign this guy. He looks pretty good, so I'll take him. Third place payoff. Oh, there you go, Pasica won. But yeah, you got to remember that you're playing teams from QA and the Middle Eastern states, which obviously there's a lot of money floating about for players. So quite surprising that they managed to win that. But have we frozen up here? No, good, fantastic. So guys, this is probably going to be a longer episode actually, because it's taken quite a while to get through the through everything. It's like keeps kind of freezing up and then coming back. But yeah, guys, I'm hoping we can win this game, because so we just release a few guys. That's fine. We've got obviously everyone. These guys on 2K. I'm actually gonna deal with this after we've played the final. Come on, let's win a trophy. Clerk, Ibonefo, Prasietio, Carney, Alessandra, Asapa, Lily Pally. Yeah, that's pretty much my full strength side, I think. Let's go into this then. And yeah, so not a bad response. Let's just quickly change this. And let's start her up. Pitch. Right, Igbonefo on the ball. And that's the end of that highlight. Oh, they've got a corner. Jin into Muriwa. Oh, Munawa almost scored. Good save there from our South Korean keeper. And Tislamoni takes it. And away. Go on, Satil. Get there. Yeah, you're not going to get there. And that's gone out of play. So, first chance of the game really coming to Arema. Had a chance there that they could have done. Probably should have done better there. Carney to Satil. Satil back to Carney. Kind of played it behind him. Prasietio. Back to Hoon. Hoon to Carney. Carney looking for a pass into Asapa. Asapa into Satil. Satil to Lily Pally. Back to Satil. Satil to Alessandra, who fires home. And a brilliant finish from the Haitian. It may well be his final game for the club if we can find him a new suitor, but a great finish. And Percy Purva lead 1-0. in the cup final. Can we take home a piece of silverware? Carney to Sitil. Sitil to Asapa. Asapa's ball is poor. Sinaji. Kim. Obongjin. That's a rash challenge there. Right in the middle of the park. Don't go to ground. Oh, the shot from Permanowar was not far away. And really, a warning shot. Percy Pura leading 1-0 here. Mega with the kick out for Arema. Sitil gets it down. Lily Pally loses it in the middle. Can't lose it there. Munawar for Arema. Plays it in behind. Setiawan. He's got past the keeper and it's 1-1. And in the end, it was very poor football all round from, losing the ball in the middle. The guy didn't track, the marking. What was he doing? He just let the man go as the ball was coming through. And it's 1-1. And not pleasing to see. Not pleasing to see at all. So, at the moment, I don't know what changes really to make. This guy, Cord Kleck, seems to be constantly on crap ratings. When we play badly, he seems to play atrociously. So I hope he bloody improves. 1-1 here. Mega with the kick out for Arema. Long distance on that. Boaz loses it. Oh, Bono! What was he doing? He walked past the ball. Oh goodness, Kim. Oh, he's put it too far. Somehow we get away with that. Again, the defence is just absolutely abysmal. Keeps you up at night how bad some of these guys are. 1-1. And not many chances really in the game. I mean, it's been pretty lacklustre, probably from both sides really. Alessandra picks it up. Sitil gives to Alexandra, the goal scorer. Sitil down the wing. Sitil into Asapa. Asapa loses it. Alessandra recovers. Kleck. Don't lose it. He's lost it. Oh. Asapa regains. Vemencia. Kleck. Great ball! Alexandra runs it into the net. I can't believe it. He's got a second. And he just picked that up and ran it into the net. The keeper was thrown and Percy Pura lead with only 7 minutes to go. And changes to be made here. Hidayah Tula's coming on. I'm going to keep Boaz on. I'm going to bring Lily Pally off. Nwoka can come on. But we lead. Most importantly, we lead. And Alexandra, is he trying to get me to keep him at the club? But fantastic stuff. And it looks like we might be heading home with the Pial Indonesia. Nokolo, Alexandra. Boaz! Oh, Asapa to Vermancia. Oh, there's that not a penalty? Oh, how is that not a penalty? He didn't look like he got the ball. Setiawan on a counter attack and a great. Oh, I thought he'd given a foul. Oh, he's booking Setiawan. Oh bloody hell! I thought it was a penalty. He's booking him for diving. Oh, ridiculous! I thought that was a penalty. But anyway, we've won. We've won the cup. Well done. At least we pick up some silverware this season, so that's good. Always good to pick up some silverware and good stuff. So we upset Arema, the league champions, the holding AFC Cup champions. Couldn't handle our Haitian midfield dynamo Alexandra, and we win the Piala Indonesia. So yeah, they're pretty happy with winning that. Expected to win the tournament. Of course they did. Percy Pura lifted it, yeah. What impact do you think? Yeah. That's a bit of a shouldn't question. Anyway. Scored bonus payout. And we've qualified for the AFC Cup. So by winning that, we'll be in the AFC Cup next season. Let's just go to the Hall of Fame to check that that's all gone in. Yep, Percy Pura, 1 Piala Indonesia. So at least Salazar's made his impact. He's got something. Yeah, he's got something with Percy Pura. So guys, thanks very much for tuning in. We'll be in Indonesia Indonesia next season. I'll have to do quite a lot of changes. I think transfers are a must. We're conceding far too many goals. I think the defence needs to be overhauled, so to speak. We weren't too far away in the end. 4 points is not a lot, but I wasn't very happy with the performances in general coming from the side. But it does mean that we'll have to remain another season in Indonesia, which is I guess a bit disappointing, because I thought we could have moved on as quickly as we arrived, but it looks like it's not to be. Anyway, tune in next time when that'll be episode 14, and I'm sure we'll still be in Indonesia. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.